We have very good police cooperation today, but you can say we are cooperating when we need it. I would like to see police cooperation between member states as a default to build a true cooperation union among police forces. And this we're going to discuss, and I also going to mention how I would like to reform the mandate of Europol, strengthen it so that Europol can have better access to information and share information together with banks, for example, financial institutes, internet providers and hosters, and also how we can better cooperate together with third countries when it comes to security. So this is one of the aspects we're going to discuss, and also how we can fight human smugglers on the Mediterranean. And I'm going to tell them that next week on Monday we are having a huge, not huge, but an important conference that Italy is hosting with the full support of the Commission, together with the Northern African countries, to discuss how we better fight human smuggling together.
But there's a whole migration package waiting for Europe that was postponed and postponed and postponed. Why has it been postponed? When will it be presented, and what will be new?
Yeah, it will be presented very soon, because we have not been so much delayed by the corona, but that we had the Commission has presented a huge economic package with a new MFF and a huge recovery fund. So we're going to wait until the Council has reached a preliminary agreement on this big economic package, and then we're going to present it. So I'm looking forward to the Council to agree in this month, and then we'll present the new Pact on Migration and Asylum in September. So we are more or less finished, we have finalized it more or less.
You heard Chancellor Merkel saying, or depicting a two-steps approach. It's like securing external borders first, setting up asylum-seeking centers first, and then talking about relocation. Do you appreciate this?
No, I'm going to present the whole package and all proposals at the same time.
And this two-step approach, does it make sense to you?
Well, I'm going to present a holistic package with all different aspects in and all the legislative proposals. Then it's up to the presidency, of course, how they will organize the work in the Council.
How is it possible to secure external borders without illegal pushbacks?
Of course it's possible. Of course we can protect our borders without violating human rights. This is absolutely possible, and this is what most member states do.
Greece not. What do you say to the Greek situation?
We had a discussion in the Libe committee in Parliament yesterday evening, together also with the Greek ministers. And to me, I was very clear, pushbacks is illegal and we can't accept it. And if there are any reports on allegations towards how you protect your borders, it's the national authority that have to investigate, and if they find that something has been doing wrong, they have to follow up on that.
The reason why the last package didn't go through and is now in the Council since years is that there's no solution inside concerning the refugee quotas. What could be a practical solution for that? What could be accepted by members?
Oh, of course, this is one of the most difficult issues I have to solve, and that's why I've been talking to bilaterally to all ministers twice, and some of them even more. I've been talking to the Parliament, of course, and other stakeholders, trying to find the right balance that can be accepted by everybody. And I do think it's possible, but of course it's still difficult.
And we need a solution for the current situation. The refugees at sea.
Yes.
And in the camps, they can't wait until the EU moves finally after this. What is the solution?
It's very obvious to me that we can't continue with this ad hoc solution. We need, and that's why this is going to be addressed in the pact. But today, now in the Council, the German presidency also put this on the table to discuss how voluntary support for relocation can step up also. So I hope that other member states will contribute to that today. Okay.
Yesterday, so you shared concerns for these pushbacks incidents happened in the Greek-Turkish border. What are you planning to do in order to monitor the situation now? What are the measures that you're taking?
First is the responsibility for the Greek authorities to monitor the sort of situation and to investigate these kind of reports, because I hope they also are concerned about this. And we could hear one of the ministers saying yesterday that as I understood him, that there will be investigations. So I do hope they will do so and follow up if they find things have been doing the wrong thing. But to answer your question, I'm also ready to look into whether we need new proposals on how we can make sure that member states monitor their borders in the right way. So this is one thing that I'm ready to take under consideration.
Yesterday insisted that there was a lot of Turkish propaganda how far that is regarding.
Sorry, I don't know.
Because yesterday the Greek minister said that all these allegations and accusations against all these pure Turkish propaganda. Are you concerned over this? How far do you think that?
Well, I think when you have this kind of reports, you have to investigate so that you know what actually happens. And then you are obliged to follow up.
Är du orolig inför sommaren vad gäller migrationsläget? Nu varmare väder på Medelhavet.
Jag tror att vi kan göra mycket tillsammans med länderna i Nordafrika och samarbeta bättre när det gäller att förhindra att människor använder sig av smugglare och riskerar sina liv på Medelhavet. Och det är det vi kommer göra på måndag när vi träffas på den här konferensen. Men jag tror också att vi behöver naturligtvis solidaritet också från medlemsländer för att ta emot dem som blir räddade på Medelhavet.
Det är bara ett fåtal länder än så länge som har så att säga godtagit att ta emot de här tillfälliga lösningarna som har löst på flykt. Hur ska du göra för att få fler länder? Det finns länder i Norden till exempel som inte tar emot.
Det här är en av de frågor som kommer diskuteras idag på ministerrådet och jag är glad att tyska ordförandeskapet har satt upp det på agendan.
Men är det fler länder tycker du som borde ta emot omfördelade flyktingar från till exempel Malta som inte har flyktingar?
Ja.
Inklusive Sverige?
Ja, Sverige får ta sina beslut, men jag har upprepade gånger på ministerrådet bett medlemsländer att ställa upp i det här läget. Sen är det mitt ansvar att lägga fram nya förslag och det kommer jag göra förhoppningsvis nu i september om hur vi ska få en mer långsiktig lösning. Men för läget i sommar så behöver vi stöd och solidaritet från andra medlemsländer.
Ser du en risk att det blir en ohållbar situation om vi ser att det blir varmare väder, man letar på restriktioner och så kommer det fler människor över Medelhavet samtidigt då som länder som Malta eller Italien vägrar ta emot dem och får vara kvar ute till havs?
Nu har vi inte sett det utan alla har blivit mottagna och jag hoppas också mycket på att vi kan förstärka samarbetet med de länder där smugglarna agerar, hur vi kan agera bättre tillsammans med de länderna där de kommer ifrån, de nordafrikanska länderna där smugglarna agerar. Tack!
One question off topic of there's huge amount of people posting under the motto "Love is not tourism." Is that something the EU is going to act on?
Yes, we have acted on that, and the new recommendation that we presented from the Commission is to broadening the definition of a couple, of a love couple, and now it's up to the member states to see how they actually implement this. So for me, it's important that you have as broad as possible definition of a couple that are really a true couple, but the exact definition of that is for the member states to decide. Thank you.